Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday to everybody. Listen, so I just got off the phone with a client of mine, right? She was actually a referral. Well, she's not a client quite yet, but we're working on some stuff for her. So hopefully, we get it wrapped up in the next couple of weeks or so. But her story is unique, and I asked if I was able to share it, with people. And the reason why I say unique is this, because a lot of people are probably going through the same thing and they don't know, what to do. As a matter of fact, the reason why she ended up calling me because obviously she knew somebody who knew me, and her and a few friends were together and they were talking. The funny thing is, typically when people are around their mid 40s, they start retirement really start to become important to them, right? So just to let you know on what the conversation was about. She is currently 46 years old. Okay, been in her job now for about 10 years or so. Currently, right now, she has about 45,000 in her 401k, right? And she said, Maxwell, listen, at this pace, I don't know if I'll be able to retire at the age of 60, which is my goal. It looks like I may have to work longer, which she said, she doesn't want to do, right? But so I said, hey, listen, so you know, here's what we can do, actually, right, to stop the bleeding, because some of the reason why your value is at 45,000 and some change is because you did lose some money in the market. Okay, now will it come back up? It may come back up, right? But at 45 years old, at that moment, it is my belief that you don't want to incur any more losses, especially when you don't want to work past the age of 60. So what and then I also have to let her know that 45,000 that you have is not truly 45,000, okay? Because roughly about 35 to 37% of that is gonna go to the IRS, okay? So you may only have about 28,000, somewhere around there, right? So I had to let her know that, and again, she didn't know that she had to pay taxes on that money. So just so you guys know, with 401k, it is taxable. The only thing that goes away when you retire is your 10% early withdrawal penalty. And that's if you withdraw the money before the age of 59 and a half. Okay? So my suggestion to her is this. All right, no problem. How about you minimize your contribution in that 401k and now put your money into an account that's safe, that also has the potential of getting pretty good return, but ultimately at the end of the day will allow you to avoid paying massive amount of taxes. Okay? And that made sense to her. And she said, well, my friend was telling me about some insurance policy you did for her. That is something you're talking about? Yes, it is. Again, it is called the Index Universal Life. So just so I can go this over again with you guys is, and I know a lot of people are gonna hear this and they're gonna say, well, why would you tell her to start funding her 401k instead of putting more money into her 401k? Well, here's the reason why. The 401k, okay, it is a taxable vehicle. Okay? Which means at the end of the day, okay, let's say you get to the age of, let's use her for example, 60 years old, okay? And let's say by some luck she was able to accumulate, 500 grand. Let's say she no longer take any more losses with the market. Because with the 401k, your money is actually tied to the market. So which means if the market goes up, you make money too. But if the market goes down, you also lose money. So I'm willing to bet, and I'll be looking at some of her statements in the next few days or so. But I'm willing to bet in the past few years she's taken on some losses, and that's why she only has that balance, right? So, but at the end of it all, now you retire, now you need income, right? Now I don't know if you guys know this right now in the country. Right now, The country debt deficit is over $14 trillion. Okay? Now, why am I saying this? How will that debt be paid down other than increase of taxes? That's the only way that debt is going to pay down, is if they increase taxes, okay? And right now, as we speak, there's trillions of dollars of money inside 401k. So if I was to guess, me personally, that would be the first place they're going to look to tax first, because there's trillions of dollars inside these products here. Okay, so that's why I advise her to do that, because if she stays there and retire at 60, for example, let's say she had $500,000, now we're talking about roughly 35% to maybe 42% is the projection, right, in taxes. Okay, she possibly cannot survive, because that's roughly, let's say, $200,000 in taxes. That leaves her with $300,000. Okay, with the lifestyle that she currently has, the kind of things she likes to do is travel, shopping, she likes to do things around the house, fix the house up and stuff like that. If you're gonna get hit with a $200,000, on taxes, this is during your withdrawal phase, right? You might have to limit your lifestyle, and which, to me, I think retirement is a time when you actually enjoy yourself, okay? Not minimize yourself, okay? It's a time when you should be traveling 3 or 4 times out of the year, spending time with the grandkids, spending time with your friends, being free, okay? You're retired now. So that's the reason why I suggested to her that if I was her, I would minimize your contribution, maybe down to whatever it is that they're matching, if they're matching at all at her job, right? And then now put your money into a non-taxable account. And again, I suggested to her the Index Universal Life, and here's the reason why. Because outside of the investment side, she also verified from her human resource that when she leaves her job, option that she has is this: she can take her life insurance with her, but the premium is going to go up excessively and the death benefit will start to decrease. Okay, so she didn't know that, which most people don't know when they have a job. Most people assume that they can take their benefits with them, their health insurance, their life insurance, and all these things like that. When you leave your job, all those things stay at your job. And now I've been in 16 years now. I've been doing this. The past 2 years, I've been dealing with so many retirees now who are singing the same song. I thought I could take my insurance with me. I didn't know that. Now a person is 65 years old, 68 years old, shopping for life insurance, and the price is sky high. And they still have a mortgage, they still have car note, they still have medical expenses and things like that. And because the premium is so high now, because of their age, at 65, 68, 70 years old, now they're walking around here highly underinsured. I'm talking about having like $25,000, $50,000 in coverage when they still have over $300,000, $400,000 worth of responsibilities. So I always tell people this: you want to have insurance outside of your job, because you control that. And when you get it outside of your job at the time when you're younger, the premium is fixed. It will never go up on you. So this is the reason why I suggested to her the IUL, because it will solve her problem. You have the death benefit problem, okay? That's checked, which means if you pass away, your family will be okay, okay? And you're gonna have a huge death benefit if you get it before you leave your job because you're younger, right? Then you have the income benefit, okay? That's a check right there, because now what you did is you save yourself from heavy taxation later, because the increase of taxation is coming. There's no way around it. The country deficit right now is over $14 trillion. So you have to expect it. There's no other way around that. So if you move your money into a non-taxable account, now you're protected. You understand? So those are really my two reasons as to the reason why I suggested, you know, that to her. I hope this video and this message helps somebody today. I hope this helps somebody today. This is not rocket science. This is so simple. It's so simple. It's clear as day. Okay? There's nothing technical about it, right? So listen, again, if you guys have any questions about this, message me. Let's talk. Let's sit down. Like she sat down with me to talk about, and let's start to really get your financial future in gear. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Again, if you wanna message me, you can either go on our website, which is TitanEvolutionGroup.com, or you can just strictly, you know, message me here, and I'll get right back to you. Talk to you soon.